Sometimes the hardest part isn't waiting for something to happen. It's understanding how to remain patient when the desire for change is strong. I'm waiting not because I have nothing to do, but because I know that the right opportunity will come at the right time. In the quiet moments, I reflect on where I am and what I desire. I understand that waiting isn't passive, it's an active choice, a decision to remain open to possibilities even when the unknown feels unsettling. There's a certain strength in waiting, a confidence that whatever comes next will be worth the time spent waiting for it. It's not about sitting idle, but about trusting that the right opportunity will come to me when it's meant to. I've learned that waiting is a journey in itself. It's not always easy, but it's about staying open to the possibilities, embracing the uncertainty, and knowing that each day brings me closer to the right moment. Patience doesn't mean doing nothing. It means being present in the moment, embracing the silence, and trusting that whatever shows next is going to be worth the wait. The anticipation of something new can be both exhilarating and nerve-wracking. I'm not just waiting, I'm preparing myself for the next step, ready to seize the opportunity when it presents itself. There's power in the pause. In the waiting, I find clarity. In the stillness, I understand that what I desire is on its way, and all I need to do is remain grounded and patient. Waiting can feel like a test of endurance, but it's also a test of faith. I believe that what I'm waiting for is coming, and when it does, it will align perfectly with the journey I've been on. There's a certain kind of beauty in waiting. It's not the absence of action, but the presence of possibility. Every moment spent waiting is a step toward something greater. In the spaces between what was and what will be, I find myself learning, growing, and evolving. Waiting is a time for reflection, for healing, and for preparing to step into the next chapter. Sometimes waiting feels like an act of faith. It's not about being stuck. It's about being open to the new things that are coming into my life, things that will be better than I can imagine. I wait with a heart full of hope, knowing that what I seek is also seeking me. The waiting is not wasted. It is the space in which my dreams begin to take form. Waiting doesn't mean you're not doing anything. It means you are being deliberate, careful, and ready for the moment that will define everything that follows. As I wait, I realize that the time is not wasted, it's invested. Each moment spent waiting is a moment spent preparing for the opportunity that will change everything. Waiting can be hard, but it is also a reminder that not everything is meant to happen on our timeline. Trusting the process is a gift that brings peace amidst uncertainty. Every moment of waiting is a moment of growth. It's a time to refine my vision, clarify my desires, and align myself with what I truly want. Sometimes the wait feels endless, but I know that the universe has its own rhythm. Things will fall into place when the timing is just right, and I will be ready to embrace it. In the waiting, I'm learning to be still, to listen to my inner voice, and to trust that every experience is shaping me for what is to come. The period of waiting is not wasted time. It is time for growth, reflection, and preparation. I know that when the moment arrives, I'll be exactly where I need to be. Waiting can be a lonely place, but it's also a place of introspection and self-discovery. It's where I find clarity, where I learn about my true desires, and where I prepare for the next step. I'm waiting not because I have nothing else to do, but because I believe in the power of timing. I trust that when the right moment arrives, I will be ready. The space between where I am now and where I'm going is filled with hope. Each moment of waiting brings me closer to what I've been waiting for. Patience is not just about waiting, it's about how I wait. It's about being present, about trusting in the process, and knowing that what's meant for me is already on its way. In the stillness of waiting, I discover parts of myself I didn't know existed. I learn more about what I truly want, what I value, and what I'm willing to wait for. Waiting isn't a sign of weakness or indecision. It's a powerful declaration of belief in the future. It's knowing that something better is coming, even if I don't know when or how. The most beautiful things take time. The waiting is not a curse, but a gift, one that allows me to grow and evolve into the person who will be ready for the opportunity when it comes. In the moments of waiting, I gather strength. I trust that the time I spend waiting will be rewarded, that it will lead me to something greater than I could have imagined.